It'll change your life, make your waist snatch, make your booty fat, make your hair glow in the dark. It won't do any of those latter things, but your skin will look really nice. Again, starting a video too close to the camera and didn't check my teeth. Okay. Why am I holding my hand like it's a mirror? What? Today is a very exciting video, hence why I'm like all up on you, like all like this. What up? I'm super duper excited because I finally get to show you guys my skincare routine. And you're probably like, Kendall, we've seen skincare routines from you before, and actually a lot of these products you've seen before, but I'm super excited because I get to give back to you guys. I love it. I love doing it. So I've talked over and over again about KLAIRS products. Dear KLAIRS is that ish, bruh. Like, up until this point, I've been very willing to gloat about how great my skin looks because of the products that I get from Dear KLAIRS. I say this all the time, but I get sent a lot of skincare. Like, if you guys knew how much skincare I get sent on a weekly basis, you would realize when I say something is that ish, that bomb.com, I mean it. When I tell you I have backups of a skincare product, that is really saying something, because to be honest with you, I feel like a lot of skincare products are just, it's meh, or it's meh. Oh, I'm not ashy anymore, which basically any lotion will do that. So like, for me to say this is on a new level of awesomeness, that means there was some thought, there's some emotion behind that. Why? So today I'm super excited that I'm able to pair up with Wishtrend, and I can talk to you guys about my own curated skincare box that's just for my viewers. It's my first kind of collaboration type thing, and I'm just like kind of excited about it, so don't mind me. So like I said, this box is for my subscribers, and when I say that, like I mean that. Like literally, you can't get the box unless you're using like my link below. Like it's a secret, it's a webpage, it's in Narnia, but it's just for y'all because y'all the real ones, okay? Also, the box is limited edition, as in like 1 month. It's not one of those like, oh, it's limited edition, it's like out for like 8 years. No, it's out for a month. This box is filled with 4 skincare products and also like 1 freebie, so 5 products in total. And they are my favorites. They're the no muss, no fuss. This is what I go to all the time. I've never been this consistent with skincare, ever. Now, these are 5 products that I would pretty much use every day. Sometimes I add a sheet mask, sometimes I add a different type of mask, sometimes I add an exfoliant, but these are pretty much always constantly used in my regimen. So I decided to not include a cleanser. That might surprise some people, but to be honest with you, I've never been a huge cleanser person, so I feel like it would be disingenuous to add a cleanser in there, because I feel like all cleansers kind of do the same thing. They all wash your face. But everything else, I tried to just keep everything streamlined and just my favorite products. This is the Supple Preparation Facial Toner. This toner is incredibly moisturizing. It's like you actually feel your face change after you use it. Because before this, I always thought that toners were just like meh, like they just wash your face another time after you wash your face, and maybe your face is like wet afterwards. Whenever I heard people talk about like a good toner is supposed to be like the beginning of moisturization, like it's supposed to prepare your skin for the rest of the things you do, and I would use other ones and some would work better than others, but I never found that my skin felt significantly different until I started using this toner. So when I use a toner, I like to use it one of 2 ways. Use it on a cotton pad and wipe it on my face, again, to get that last gunk off from whatever toner I use or whatever makeup's left or whatever dirty, dry skin. It's real gross. Or I like to make a sheet mask out of some cotton pads and just stick it on my face. So when I do that, that brings us to another product that's in the box. This is kind of your free gift that you get if you get it. These are the Dear KLAIRS Toner Mate 2-in-1 cotton pads. Cotton pads are a funky thing. I never knew it mattered. I really didn't. For a very long time, I had no idea it mattered. I was like, why does it matter? It's a piece of cotton. But then when you like start using different ones, you see some I like more for this, some I like more for that. And then when I tried these, I really enjoyed using each of them in a different way. So the first one is like a compressed pad, and it is what it sounds like. They've compressed cotton, and it's a little bit stiffer and a little bit more resilient. This one doesn't absorb product as much. It'll kind of just hold product on top. So I like to use this one if I'm just gonna wipe my face with toner, not necessarily if I wanna do anything face mask, because it's not gonna absorb too much of the product. Whereas the cushiony, kind of more standard cotton pad will absorb and hold on to more of that toner, so that if I want to use it as a sheet mask, I'll put it on my cheeks and then one on my forehead usually. They'll actually stick onto my face, and because it's holding it, it's gonna hold it against my skin but also hold it in the pad so it doesn't like fall off. And it'll just keep soaking into my skin as I sit it on my skin. I usually do that a few times a week, especially if I'm too lazy to find a sheet mask. Lazy skincare greatness. 'Tis I. You can't see this because it's a dark bottle, but I can like feel the pendulum. My products are like right there. Like they're almost gone. They asked me, Kendall, do you want some new products so you can show them off all pretty? Nah, I want y'all to see there's like barely anything in these. Next we have the serum. This is the freshly juiced vitamin drop pure vitamin C centella asiatica extract hybrid stabilization technology. Again, another product that is essentially empty. Basically, it's a vitamin C serum, but it's the best I've ever used. I've used other vitamin C serums that make my face tight and irritated, or like if I go out in the sun, I feel scratchy. Some of them have made my skin dry out and then have like a white cast on my face. I thought I was the crypt keeper. I was like, what's going on? But this one is just so amazing. It has a very interesting texture. It's kind of like an oil more so than like a serum, like an oil serum. No pungent smell of any type. It doesn't smell like oranges or lemons. A lot of times that happens in vitamin C serum. This just works really, really well to make my skin really supple and smooth and plump. It doesn't irritate my skin. It doesn't agitate my skin. It doesn't make it itchy. When I apply this, I just apply like an entire dropper. You don't have to use that much, but it's the experience. And I just rub it all over my face with my hands, on my neck, on my décolletage. Skin is brighter, more awake. My skin is rosy. People will see me without makeup. I did a live stream a few days ago and people were like, do you have blush on? I'm like, no, that's just me. I'm glowing. I look like a freaking peach. And I just love it so much, both by itself, but I usually don't use it by itself. I use it with the next product I'm going to show you. This is the KLAIRS Freshly Juiced Vitamin E Mask. This is a vitamin E mask. I don't know why that was so weird for me to say. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the weirdest products that I've ever used and fallen in love with. Again, another one of those situations where like the product is darn near gone. Thank God I'm doing this video because I would have no product to show you. This is kind of a hybrid between like a cream and like a sleeping mask. I'm not a huge sleeping mask person, but because this soaks into the skin, it doesn't need to be washed off. I actually don't mind using this as a sleeping mask as well as in the morning for just skincare in the morning. When I use these two together, I was reading up on it because I was just very curious, like what is happening. Vitamin C and vitamin E, something about these two products, the combination, the potency, the something mixes together and it just does. It just does. Every once in a while, I get hormonal acne all on my chin right here. What happens is that hormonal acne comes around and it likes to stay. It likes to be close friends. Then these were sent to me. I got them, I tried them out, gave them a fair try. And within a day or two, I noticed my scar was getting lighter. It has a weird texture. I described it as a booger, but online they describe it as a pudding texture. I think that's a little bit more appetizing. But I just put that on, put a little bit on my nail, rub it in between my hands. It ends up having like a cream oil kind of feel. And then I put that on my skin. That vitamin E mask gives me a glow, like as in a glow, a healthy, Kendall, what highlighter are you wearing? What prayers are you saying at night? How much water do you drink? You got love in your life? Like that type of glow. Everyone's like, what is happening? And my skin literally looks like glass. Now, when I was making my box, I really wanted to include products that can be used for pretty much all skin types, depending on what you need for that day. So this product is a bit heavier as far as like moisturization goes. So if you have oily skin, I still recommend using it, especially if you're producing a lot of oils, because that could mean you're dehydrated. So like particularly wearing this at night where your skin is kind of like just exposed to the air and you're breathing and everything's dry and kind of gross, maybe try this out at night and maybe not so much during the day because it might make you look real shiny. But if you're dry normal like me, you'll absorb it before that even matters. But for my oily people that was like, well, I wish there was a cream in this or like a moisturizer in this that I could use during the day, that's where we have this bad boy. This is the Swiss Army knife of skincare. This right here is the KLAIRS Supple Preparation All Over Lotion. And when they say all over, that's the point of this lotion. Like it's meant to be wherever whenever you are dry. On your face, on your body, on your feet, on your hands, in your hair, on your lips, on your taxes, on your crusty ex, anywhere where things are dry and unfavorable. The lightest texture lotion I've ever used, and I've complained about this before, I hate putting on lotion on my body because I'm tall. I'm a tall woman. I have a lot of limbs. I put on lotion that takes 8 minutes to rub in. I'm just not gonna put on lotion. You're just gonna have to deal with my ash. You can kiss my ash, basically. But because this lotion absorbs so quickly, it's no big deal. You just put your lotion on and call it a day. But basically, it's that in a pinch lotion. It's really, really light, so it's not gonna be like super heavy, especially if you plan to wear makeup or you have oily skin. Another fun thing to do is put like a shimmery eyeshadow, like a loose eyeshadow or a loose highlighter, and put it in there. Do yourself some little body glimmer. Summer's coming up. Come on, don't be crusty. Don't be stuck out here crusty. And this is it. That's it. I'm glowing. I'm ready for the world. Some new edition. What am I doing? Like, my skin is in such good condition that like my makeup looks better when I don't wear makeup. People thinking I'm wearing makeup. So the original price of everything is $99. But if you buy it with my link, it's $64.90, 65 bucks. So for those of you that are like, I need a new skincare routine, I want to like rehaul, this is a perfect way to do it. You just buy everything at once and we're golden hearts flying. And yeah, that's all. Again, if you want a link to these products, like, this is the only link. It's not on their main page. These are for my peeps only, my biscuits, okay? Yes. So if you want to try out the products and save some money at the same time, that's how you do it. And if you guys buy anything, please let me know. I want to know if it works for you as well as it's worked for me. It'll change your life, make your waist snatch, make your booty fat, make your hair glow in the dark. It won't do any of those latter things, but your skin will look really nice. That's all for today. If you like this video, be sure to like this video. Follow me on all my social media. That is Twitter and Instagram, both of which are KennieJD. And I'll see you guys next time.